I saw a video and it was a slideshow and it's like, are you a writer? And the question was, how would you say I'm lonely without saying I'm lonely? And this is my response. People tend to avoid me. They see me in the hallways, yet every single time they go to the other end. In the classrooms, I'll raise my hand to answer a question, yet I'll always be ignored. I'll know the right answer, yet I never get a chance to say it out loud. It's hard sometimes. People I know the names of walk away from me when I yell at them, try to get their attention, but no matter what, they tend to forget that I exist. I'm not a person to them. I'm a figment of their imagination. And if they choose to believe that that is what I am, then so be it. I will stay avoided. Stay in the shadows all my life. Watch as people walk by, grow, live, change. Well, I do the exact same thing, only in the shadows of everyone else. No one will notice, and frankly, no one will really care. But to be honest, when did anyone ever? Very few times in my life have I met someone that actually knew that I existed. And even then, that never really lasted long. It was a life that I would have given up for anything, but now that I see what's in front of me, no one to string me down or become a burden or liability, I've realized that being alone for that long, being ignored, being kept away from everything that I could have known, it made me see things in a different color. Not in shades of gray, but in brighter hues of red, orange, and yellow, the cooler shades of blue, green, and purple. It changed the way I saw people. It wasn't these angry versions of everyone that wanted to leave me alone and act like I didn't exist. It was the people that tended to want to do things the way that they saw fit. I wasn't part of their plan, and they knew that. I knew that. So I avoided them, just like they had avoided me many years ago, but not for the same reasons that they did. I kept to myself, didn't get in the way of any of their plans or try to call out their names. I let them come to me if they wanted. Granted, none of them did. But in the end, I grew. I found people. Even then, they ended up leaving me for someone else, something else. I never really had anything permanent. But those few times that I found something that could have been, it was the best few moments of my life, as well as the very few worst. It showed me what people see in their everyday life when people don't ignore them. When they have someone to go to for their feelings, or they have someone to go to for help with anything, whether it be work, family drama, anything. I never had that. Never had a chance to go to someone to talk to, but even then I didn't really have any problems. Never felt any crushing weights on my soul or any painful feelings. It was almost like being that separated from humanity caused something to lift off my shoulders. It made things easier, not having to worry about another entire being with me the entire time, through my entire journey, through every waking day of my life, through every moment, through every step I took. I could go to work, I could think for myself, I could finally breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that I wasn't going to be alone forever, even if every single time I met someone I knew it wouldn't last. But that just made life so much more worth living. All of the changes and growth that I could have made, it made zero difference. Because no matter what, in every timeline and every possibility, no one would care. No one would see me, no one would even notice that I was there, but even then, there's that one chance that I could have had a friend. Forever, for eternity, they would be there by my side. In that one universe, that one timeline, whatever the course may be, at least in this one, I got a chance to see things from a different point of view. Not in the grayscale, not in the human life, but something outside of the normal point of view. I got to see things more vibrant. I got a chance to realize what life could have been for many others if they didn't have someone constantly looking over their shoulder or have to look over someone's shoulder to make sure that they were okay. And to me, it was some of the best time I could have spent. And even now, after I've grown, I've lived, and I've perished, that is the life I would love to go back to. Even if no one was there to help me, even if I didn't have anything to go back to. It's what I grew to know, grew to love. And I could have wished that everyone could have seen it the way that I saw everything else.